John Snodgrass of Leupold, the Mark IV HD, brand new for this year. What are we working with?
Yeah, as you mentioned, Kevin, it is an entirely new family of scopes for us at Leupold. So we have everything from a 1 to 4.5 power all the way up to an 8 to 32. They all use our professional grade optical system. So that's our highest grade of glass that we've got. They have what was called our Guardian coating on the objective and the eyepiece lens. So the Guardian coating, that's hydrophilic coating. So it's water shedding, grease, fingerprints like that. It's going to come off real easy. We have 30 millimeter main tubes in our 1 to 4.5 and our 2.5 to 10. And then we go to a 34 millimeter main tube in our 4.5 to 18, 6 to 24, and 8 to 32. Going to that bigger main tube, that gives us more travel inside the scope. So on those higher meg scopes for longer distances, that's going to let us dial up out to farther distances with the scope. This is the 6 to 24 that you're shooting today. That has about 125 MOA of travel in it. So we're going to be able to get you guys way out there. Plenty of elevation to the distances we're going to shoot. They have our 3-turn zero lock elevation dial on them. So the zero lock means just what it sounds like. It locks at the zero position. As soon as you push that button and go one click, now the dial's unlocked. So it's going to give you 3 full revolutions of travel. The button is pretty cool on this. It's an indicator of what revolution you're in.
I've noticed that.
Okay.
Super cool.
Yeah, so what we did is the button actually acts as the indicator. It's proud and sticks out of the dial on your first revolution. As soon as you get into your second revolution, that dial is going to go flush. So you can both see and feel. Now I'm in my second turn. When you get into your third turn, that dial actually recesses inside the dial. So again, you have a tactile and visual indicator. Now I can feel it's recessed. I'm on my third turn, so you don't get lost in the travel.
Right. That's awesome. All right, we're working a little positional shooting. You're a professional at this. So break down my mechanics and what you see that I could better my efficiencies for running long range.
Sounds good.
All right, smaller target. All right, John, man, I know my position felt a little bit off. Can you give me a little help? Because I pulled that second shot.
One thing I noticed right off is when you're up here, you've got your left hand on the barricade, right? So it's gonna take weight off your body, but you're holding yourself up. So it's also not gonna let your shoulders move, right? So what I would do as a right-handed shooter, I'd give myself more room, right? So I would come in and I'd set my bag up more to the right.
Okay.
Get your bag tamped down, settle the gun in, and then what that does with that space is now you can have your left hand out here on the bag and the gun, right? So you can see how I can grab that. That's going to give you more control over the rifle as you're doing stuff, and it's also going to give you a little bit more leverage when you're running your bolt. Okay. Right. So try that. That might be a little bit more stable for you than pushing off against the barricade.
Right. All right. The Mark IV HD. You're going to want to check it out for sure, and work on your positional shooting because you're just going to get better. Here we go.
Nice shot.
Yeah, much better. Work on your positional shooting. You're gonna get better, and I guarantee you this glass will outshoot you.
To see all of Gun Talk's content, go to guntalk.com, guntalktv.com, or sign up for the Gun Talk newsletter.